Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Community Time. Hope you all are doing well and that you have had an amazing week so far. Welcome to the Beauty and Brains Community Time. If you are new here, first things first. Hi, I'm Brelynn. Yo, relax. Okay. No, seriously, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the Beauty and Brains Community Time. This is where's my little thing at? I don't have my whole setup. You guys can see I'm doing something a little bit new here. That way we can stream the Miss America prelims together. And don't worry, I have it on my television over here, so I'm gonna make sure we don't miss anything good. As of right now, they are singing the national anthem. So I just wanted to welcome you guys, say hi. I was hoping that it would start like a little bit late, that way we could chat first. But um, hey y'all. Hey Kelsey girl. Y'all, I have been working on this all day, so please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment. I'm so excited. I told you guys that I really wanted to up my game when it comes to the Beauty and Brains community, and so hopefully this is just the beginning. This is just the start of it all. This is my first time doing it this way, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I'm going to start off first by doing our prayer, and I think we're going to have to go right into streaming the Miss America prelim competition. Okay. Dear Heavenly Father, as we gather here today on this platform of the Beauty and Brains Community Time, we come before you with gratitude and open hearts. We recognize the power of community, connection, and the exchange of wisdom, and we seek your guidance and blessings for this gathering. We thank you for bringing us together and ask that you may grant us the wisdom to be kind and compassionate to one another, to uplift and support our fellow community members in their pursuits, and to celebrate their successes as if they were our own. In times of doubt or uncertainty, may the Beauty and Brains Community Time be a place of solace and encouragement, a reminder that we are not alone in our journeys. We ask for your protection over this community, both online and offline, and may it thrive, grow, and make a positive impact on the lives of all who participate. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, you guys, I am going to try my best. I feel like this is like me doing a Zoom call. Oh, period. I'm so good at this. Let's get it, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Glory to God. This worked out so well. Can you guys hear? Move it off center. Yay, it's working! I'm so excited this is actually working, y'all. Okay, intro. You guys can't hear. Can hear you, but can't hear the video. Okay, gotta figure that out. Un momento. Let's see. Hmm. Okay, don't worry, guys. We're let's see. My audio? Hmm. Okay, 1 second, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, is this my sound? guys here. Okay. You don't hear me at all? That what?
Please welcome Miss America's Teen 2023, Morgan Greco. And please stand and greet your Miss America 2023, Grace Stanky.
So I think this can be fix that, Lauren.
In the heart of the enchanting Walt Disney Theater, right here in the Dr. Phillips Performing Arts Center, surrounded by the magic of Orlando, Florida. Welcome to an evening we promise to be filled with poise, inspiration, and unforgettable moments. In fabulous fashions provided by our official fashions partner, Giovanni, please welcome the 51 delegates who are ready to grace this stage with their intelligence, charisma, and unwavering commitment to service on the road to becoming Miss America 2024.
You got
Brianna Burrell, Miss Alabama.
That's so sweet.
Hannah Udick, Miss Alaska. Tiffany Ticklow, Arizona. Corey Keller, Miss Arkansas.
I know, it's so funny.
Sabrina Lewis, Miss California. Madison Marsh, Miss Colorado. Gina Carlotto, Miss Connecticut. Emily Beal, Miss Delaware.
You guys know who I'm cheering for.
Jude Mabonnet, Miss District of Columbia.
Woo!
Julia Vine, Miss Florida.
I would love to know who your favorite is.
Tara Shipoff, Miss Georgia. Stardal Thurston, Miss Hawaii. Reagan Yamachi, Miss Idaho. Jessica Tilton, Miss Illinois. Sydney Bridges, Miss Indiana.
Come on, Braids.
Alyssa Gothi, you're Miss Iowa. Courtney Wages, Miss Kansas. Mallory Hudson, Miss Kentucky. Mackenzie Scroggs, Miss Louisiana. Veronica Druzniak, Miss
I
Maine.
didn't even make a top. I'll do it after
Taylor,
prelims.
Miss Maine.
Woo! Go Kitty!
Chelsea Baum, Miss Massachusetts.
I'm so
Maya
excited.
Studnick, Miss Michigan.
I love Miss Michigan.
Angelina Marigo, Miss
I love a lot of these girls.
Minnesota.
I've been stalking these misses. So
Vivian O'Neill, Miss Mississippi. Haley Leach, Miss Missouri.
Oh, she's pretty. I like her dress.
Faith Johnson, Miss Montana.
Morgan Baird, Miss Nebraska.
Taylor Blatchford, Miss Nevada.
What states are you guys?
Dr. Brooke Mills, Miss New Hampshire. Victoria Mositis, Miss New Jersey.
These girls are so cute. Oh, New York.
Bergsorn, Miss New Mexico.
Amelia Collins, Miss New York.
Period.
Taylor Lloyd, Miss North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina. I've always
Sydney Helgeson, Miss North Dakota.
but also North.
Madison Miller, Miss Ohio.
I've heard great things.
Sunny
I love
Day,
Sunny.
Miss Oklahoma.
Yes, I love Sunny.
Allison Burke, Miss Oregon.
Oh my God.
Miranda Moore, Miss Pennsylvania.
Ooh, I have to read my list.
Caroline Parenti, Miss Rhode Island.
He is so cute. That face. That's a face.
Jada Samuel, Miss South Carolina.
Oh,
Miranda O'Brien, Miss South Dakota.
Brandy Mills, Tennessee.
like a black Miss Tennessee, and she's
Ellie Brown,
amazing.
Miss Texas.
Ellie.
Sarah Side, Miss Utah.
Yamuna Turgo, Miss Vermont.
Rudy, I love how you just said.
Katie Rose, Miss
that you just
Virginia.
adopted me.
Vanessa Munson, Miss Washington.
I'm mad you said that. You guess you'll cheer for them.
Carrington Childress, Miss West
You don't like your
Virginia.
Michigan?
Lila Sherry, Miss Wisconsin.
So we are going to do
Miss
the regular
Wyoming.
community time in between the pageant. I had to start off.
There they are, the 51 delegates competing
We're gonna
for the
talk
title
while they're-
of Miss America 2024.
Oh, yeah. Texas is
Welcome everyone here in person and watching online to the 2024 Miss America preliminary competition. Tonight,
I'm so excited
we
to
gather
see
to witness
Tennessee, 'cause I
something
didn't
that
get
is more than just a competition. It's a celebration. For nearly a century, Miss America has been a beacon of empowerment,
really need to clean up
scholarship, and
my,
service. This evening, we continue
that's
that
still over
legacy
here?
with the next class of incredible women who are excited and ready to compete for this crown. As your Miss America, I'm so thrilled to be hosting tonight's competition. Alongside my co-host here, Miss America's teen, Morgan Greco.
Okay, we're gonna let them talk. I'm gonna get some napkins.
Thank you, Grace, and I'm honored to have the privilege of hosting tonight with you as well. Here, these women here look amazing, and thank you to our official fashion partner, Giovanni, for gifting the opening number dresses to all delegates. Talking about bringing back the magic, everyone looks positively magical tonight, don't they?
They truly do. Takes me back to my glory days, you know?
There's so much to celebrate as the new Miss America has the opportunity this coming year to work closely with Giovanni designers and stylists while attending Giovanni's New York Fashion Week, along with other events all year long. And thank you to Giovanni for this gorgeous gown as well.
Yes, and thank you to Giovanni for this spicy little number. It says evening gown in script, but I'm changing it.
Oh yes, Texas is your girl. Lucky you.
You guys are in for a treat tonight with tonight's preliminary competition.
Okay.
But before we begin, there are some people in the room who have a very difficult job. Our judges tonight bring a wealth of experience, expertise, and a keen eye for recognizing the qualities that define a Miss America. Their commitment to the ideals of this organization make them key to the success of this week's competition. It's our pleasure to introduce the 2024 Miss America judging panel. Our first judge has been working in the entertainment industry for over 35 years. He started in front of the camera and then became an agent and ultimately a manager in TV. Underachiever much? Films, commercials, and the fashion and beauty industries. He's booked thousands of jobs for celebrities, models, TV talent, music artists, athletes, and many others. Today, he concentrates his efforts as a producer for live shows, TV, and red carpet events. He is the co-founder of the Global Beauty Awards show that celebrates the pageant community at the international level. He also enjoys photography and...
Okay, we're gonna try and mute it. And I have it on my TV here, so I should be able to see when they switch. And if you guys are also watching it, can you guys hear me okay now? I'm sorry, there's so many technical things, okay? Okay, perfect. This is our first time doing this, clearly. But I was like, I have to do it for the prelims because I was going to do this anyway. And I could have done it the way that I normally do my Instagram lives, where like I'll have you guys like facing the TV. But I've been, like I told you guys, wanting to set up my community time with like my live streaming stuff for a long time. I mentioned how this is something that I wanted to do going into the new year, and I just felt so overwhelmed because I knew that I was going to like have to watch videos and like tutorials and teach myself new things. I haven't had to teach myself something new, like especially like YouTube stuff, in a long time. Like I kind of just like know how to do stuff because I started off doing this like very young. If you guys don't know, I was the type of person where I did the morning announcements in high school, and I was like the president of the multimedia team, and so I literally like learned how to do all this, like the green screen and all like the basic things, or they're not really basic, but they were basic to me. And I really feel like if you learn things like as a child or as a teen, they just kind of come second nature to you. So thank you so much, Lee. I really appreciate it. That makes me so happy. So if anybody else is also watching like on their own TV, definitely let me know, because like I said, I have it on my big TV behind the camera so I can see when they switch scenes, but I won't be able to hear. So I don't want to be like too late if I just happen to like be so caught up in whatever I'm talking about and I don't get to it. Just let me know in the comments, because I'm like looking here and stuff instead of like I can't hear. Anyway, welcome back to community time. Just imagine how we're gonna level up from here on out. This is literally just the beginning. This is me spending my entire work day. I did a little bit of work this morning, but other than that, I spent my entire work day trying to figure out how to do this. And at first I was like, oh, I'm about to pay somebody to do this for me. Like, I don't know how to do this stuff. But I was like, no, I can do it if I put my mind to it. And I literally was able to do it in the nick of time. So I'm so happy that you guys are here. Thank you for being here. I'm glad that you all are appreciative of all the hard work that went into this. And I hope that you enjoy today's community time. Again, I know that's a little bit different. For those of you guys who are not into pageants, I can understand why you may not want to, stay. But we're all going to talk about some other things as well. So as per usual, definitely let me know where you are watching from. What's your state? What's your city? What's your school? What's your set? Rep your set in the comments. And as you guys can see, I could put your comments on the screen. So if you really want to rep your set, you really got to type it in so I could put it on the screen and show everybody that the community is, first of all, global. Okay, where's my South African girlie? She was on here for a couple of the lives. I'd love to hear where you guys are listening from. And then also, again, make sure you are thumbsing up the video, giving the video a thumbs up. The comments are also really delayed when I do it through this whole thing. So try and type a little faster. Uh-oh. I think they're about to start. I also could unmute my TV.
Let's see what the class of 2024 has to offer. We are ready to begin the Miss America 2020.
Okay, so just to give you guys a bit of like preface to this whole thing, I did watch the teen competition yesterday and it was long and it was a little not slow, but they do
partner Rebel Athletic. Rebel Activewear is not just a statement.
Okay, hold on. While she's explaining what Rebel Athletic is. So if you guys are unfamiliar, because Miss America, they have a new CEO, they have new this, new that. Everything is brand new. Right now, we're about to watch the fitness competition. I believe they are going to announce 3 preliminary winners for fitness after this. So I'm going to try and call out my favorites. And you're going to see all 51 people do fitness back to back. Okay, let's watch. This is an interesting song choice.
Group A, beginning with Miss Alabama, Brianna Burrell. Please welcome Miss Alaska, Hannah Utic.
You're funny. All right, I'm making. I like Alabama.
Next up is Miss Arizona, Tiffany Ticklow.
Oh, you're a cross. Oh, her face is so cute.
Say hello to Miss Arkansas, Corey Keller.
Very cute. I like her.
Welcome Miss California, Sabrina Lewis.
They're so cute.
Next is Miss Colorado, Madison Marsh.
I love a good start from the back. Oh, I love it. It's so. I really like it.
Please welcome Miss Connecticut, Gina Carlotto.
I find it's really hard
And now Miss Delaware, Emily Beal.
Ooh, they did this. Not you. Or the overlay. But listen, I understand how hard it is. Come on, 11 lines. It's a workout.
Here is Miss District of Columbia, Jude Mabode.
Why do they have their name? Their makeup looks great.
Next up is Miss Florida, Julia
Florida.
Faye.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, Florida, don't play. Florida's.
Next, we have Miss Georgia.
Yeah, they
Tara
mixed it up.
Shipoff.
I really like. I think the girls are so worried about getting
Here is
lipstick on
Miss
their teeth.
Hawaii, Stardol Thurston.
I know, Trudy. Who is the editor? They have to. You know, a lot of them are doing that. You just have to like, and then open.
Next is Miss Idaho, Reagan Yamauchi.
Do you guys see how they're on stage? Okay, I think they finally have the names right. Somebody.
Say hello to Miss Illinois, Jessica Tilton.
These girls have the like her face is just so cute. Like cute.
Now welcome Miss Indiana, Sydney Bridges.
Come on, Yes. I like her. I feel like they look so
Please welcome Miss Iowa, Alyssa Gothi.
Ooh, tea, you think so? This is an interesting comment. Why do you
Group A is Miss Kansas, Courtney Wages.
It's hard. Look. Is it lagging? This music is way better. I like this choreo. Or get on an island.
Here are the ladies of Group B, beginning with Miss Kentucky, Mallory Hudson.
Come on, Chase. I don't know how to fix that.
Please welcome Miss Louisiana, Mackenzie Scroggs. up is Miss Maine, Veronica Drushniak.
Better walk. Bring them hips.
Here is Miss Marilyn Kennedy Taylor.
Yes, Kennedy. Oh, she's slaying. Yes. Yes.
Say hello to Miss
Baby's girl.
Massachusetts, Chelsea Vaughn.
I like Mass.
Now welcome Miss Michigan, Maya Shutnik.
It's my girl. That's a fact. I'll be surprised if I really like.
Here is Miss Minnesota, Angelina Amerigo.
Confident.
Next is Miss Mississippi, Vivian O'Neill.
I know they all have to wear shorts.
Please welcome Miss Missouri, Haley Leach.
Well, she is gorgeous. No, yeah, it's hard. It's all good. This is a strong group.
Say hello to Miss Montana, Faith Johnson.
Her hair. Perfect. Perfect.
Next up is Miss Nebraska, Morgan Baird. Welcome Miss Nevada, Taylor Blatchford.
I feel like you talking as much. I think I can eat a little bit. Y'all don't mind.
Here is Miss New Hampshire, Brooke Mills.
I love her. pretty.
Welcome, Miss New Jersey. Miss New Mexico, Leanna Hartshorn.
Why are they acting? I'm gonna fix this before.
Now welcome Miss New Jersey, Veronica Mosaidis.
This is Miss New Jersey, Victoria Mosaidis.
I didn't even hear the lyrics. That's what's.
And now Miss New York, Amelia Collins.
New York! On my list. Come on, girl. Yeah.
And rounding out Group B is Miss North Carolina, Taylor Lloyd.
Come on, North Carolina. Come on here. Slow and okay. I think this is the last. Hope y'all feel the magic in the air. Come on, Texas! Whoa, whoa! Let's go, Texas! Hey! Hey! Ooh! Y'all better step up. Yes. And
finally, welcome Group C, beginning with Miss North Dakota, Sydney Helgeson.
yeah, they do. I love the choreography.
Up next is Miss Ohio, Madison Miller.
It may be
Please welcome Miss Oklahoma, Sunny Day. And now Miss Oregon, Allison Burke.
got all types of candy. You know the rule when you're not
Say hello to Miss Pennsylvania, Miranda Moore.
Yes, her name is Ooh, this is my girl.
Next is Miss South Carolina, Jada Samuel.
South Carolina. Yes.
Here is Miss South Dakota, Miranda O'Brien.
I'm saying you have to watch it's like can you imagine how
Please welcome Miss Tennessee, Brandy Mills.
beauty? We're almost done. Come on. She's gorgeous. Queen them hips.
Up next is Miss Texas, Ellie Bro.
Come on, Ellie. I do wish you could hear them. You gotta get those. Yes.
Say hello to Miss Utah, Sarah Sun. Welcome Miss Vermont, Yamuna Turco. And now Miss Virginia, Katie Rose. Here is Miss Washington, Vanessa Munson. Next up is Miss
Yes.
West Virginia, Carrington Childress.
They don't do enough.
Please welcome Miss Wisconsin, Lila Sherry.
Almost there.
Lastly, Miss Wyoming, Mackenzie Kern. a technical difficulty earlier. We are going to welcome back Miss New Jersey and Miss New Mexico, beginning with Miss New Jersey, Victoria Mozaitis.
I'm gonna write that down.
Next is Miss New Mexico, Leanna Hartshorn.
C'est pas seulement pour les bobos, nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami, si tu as le niveau, rejoins-nous pour t'enjailler. On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis et viens faire la folie. On t'invite à la magie, y a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh.
What a display of strength, vitality, health, and fitness. Let's give another round of applause for our phenomenal Miss America delegate.
Okay. So let's talk about it, child, because that was the first area of competition. Okay, let me give you guys all of the things. So first of all, like I said, I watched the teen preliminary yesterday, and this is going to be long. We're 48 minutes in, and we've only seen one area of competition. So for those of you guys who don't know, for Miss America, there is a private interview that they've had earlier this week, and then they each compete with, what is this thing called? Fitness, talent, onstage question, and evening gown. They, this year, for the first time, have done a completely separate talent preliminary called Miss America's Got Talent. So tonight, you're not going to see anybody doing talent, but you are going to see every girl who is a miss do fitness, onstage question, and then evening gown. As we see, it took about, let's say 40 minutes for one area of competition. So you can imagine that this is going to be just a pretty long live. But if you're here for it, you're here for it. And this is what we have to do in order to cut down the girls on the final night. I don't know. Does anybody know if you can comment if for the finals they're having a top 10, a top 15, or a top 20? Again, it's a new leadership, new CEO, so they change things every other day. So I actually don't know what they're doing this year, but that's how the judges get from 50 girls to like 10 girls the first 5 minutes of the show. You're like, how do we get to 10? It's like they watch every single girl. Now, what they have previously done, which I enjoy, is that they will split up the preliminaries. So even though you will see all the girls do everything in one night, what they'll normally do is have like a group A, and then they'll like have group A1, group A2, and group A3. So if there's 10 girls in group A, then the first 5 are A1, the second 5 are A2, the third 5 are A3. And then there's a B group, same thing, and a C group. So then you'll have A1 start off with fitness, and then you'll have B1 do interview, and then you'll have C1 do evening gown. And then you'll go back and have A2 and then B2, like that. So that is how they've previously done it in the past couple of years, or they'll even do it at some states, which is just helpful for the viewers because you're not looking at the same thing. Like that was 40 minutes of, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like that was a really long preliminary, but we saw from Alabama to Wisconsin, or Wyoming, I think is the last state, we saw all 51 back to back to back doing the same thing. So personally, it's not my favorite to do a prelim this way. Like I mentioned before, I think the judges get tired of it. I think like it gets really hard. Oh, sorry, y'all. We're already back. Oh my gosh. They're starting already.
Pour funds into classes classrooms. This way, the community can feel engaged and active in the education exploration of students everywhere, because they understand and want to fund that the world flourishes when educational exploration is awarded to all. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
And now, Miss Alaska, Hannah Utic. Civic involvement through informed voting aims to improve voter turnout. What is your call to action?
This is a systemic problem in our country. Our younger generations are not being taught the importance of being civically involved. Specifically, our vote is our voice. But in this country, less than 50% of Americans actually get out and cast a vote. And in my home state, that number is less than 30%. This is a major election year, and these numbers need to change now. And as your 2024 Miss America, I'm prepared to do that. Thank you.
Next up is Miss Arizona, Tiffany Ticklow. Your service initiative is STEAM, bringing science and the arts to all. While STEM has gained popularity, how important is it to add arts to that mix?
While the left side of the brain is trained in school with logical thinking and analytical processing, the right side of the brain is often neglected. It is the arts that simulate emotional perception and creativity. That's why over the past 7 years, I volunteered with Chandler Center for the Arts, raising over $70,000 to provide free arts programs. As Miss America, I will push full steam ahead, partnering with art centers across the nation, hosting fundraisers to continue this momentum and ensuring arts programs are accessible to all.
Say hello to Miss Arkansas, Corey Keller.
You are feeding the future with collaborative solutions to hunger. What organizations are you working with on solutions for hunger?
As a national advocate for the American Heart Association, I've had the opportunity to travel to Washington, D.C. and advocate with our congressmen and women for SNAP incentives as they relate to the Farm Bill. I'm from rural Arkansas, where food is abundant because of agriculture, yet those in my community are starving. So by partnering with local food banks, the American Heart Association, Feeding America, and the Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance, I've been able to advocate on a national level and feed over 30,000 Arkansans.
Welcome, Miss California, Sabrina Lewis.
How can we make equine therapy available for people with disabilities, at-risk youth, and veterans with PTSD?
My service initiative is inspired by my father, who retired as a first sergeant in the Army. And because of him, we are inspired at Oakland City Stables to offer equine therapeutic services to all veterans that are struggling with PTSD. I also volunteer with the Compton Junior Equestrians in Happy Hooves, California, where we work with mini horses, and we bring the horses to the Veterans Affairs Centers and also to the hospitals where children are struggling. And I think that the most important part as your next Miss America is that I expand my service initiative across the whole entire nation, healing hearts with horses. Thank
you. Next is Miss Colorado, Madison Marsh.
As the founder and president of the Whitney Marsh Foundation, tell us about the role of artificial intelligence in detecting pancreatic cancer.
I had an amazing opportunity the past year to work with Harvard Medical School and the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute using artificial intelligence to find pancreatic cancer before the tumor even exists, because we show muscle loss before we even develop the tumors. And so for me, being able to use my science background to help people like my mom, I lost her 5 years ago to pancreatic cancer, and by being able to utilize my background and medical and the military, I can enable people to give them hope for their family members, the hope that my mom didn't get to have. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Connecticut, Gina Carlotto.
And it's impressive.
The Grace Collective was created to enable others by redefining the way we think about health. How have you redefined the way others think about health?
In 2022, I lost my mother to a battle with cancer. Her battle with cancer and the life she lived inspired me to redefine the way that we think about health. And in the last 9 months, I've raised over $2 million for health, education, advocacy, and lifestyle initiatives to continue inspiring others to lead healthier lives. And I plan to do that as your next Miss America, amplifying that impact by 5 times to raise $10 million for health, education, advocacy, and lifestyle initiatives.
And now, Miss Delaware, Emily Beal. As an environmental advocate, you have partnered with the USDA's Natural Resource Conservation Project. What have you gained from this partnership?
I've gained the ability to work both in the political realm, the educational realm, and the environmental realm as an advocate. I now understand that you don't just have to be one thing. I can succeed in the political realm. I know that as Miss America, I'll be able to create a seat for myself at a larger table to advocate for things that I care about so deeply, like the environment, as well as our program.
I know that they are smart. I know that they can answer these questions. But it's
Here is Miss District of Columbia, Jude Mabonnet. Check Your Heart is a personal mission for you. Tell us about your unique journey with your own heart health.
I was 16 years old when I had my first heart attack. And before I turned 18 years old, I suffered from 6 separate heart attacks. And I am one of 60 million women in the United States who's living with heart disease. And that's why I am working to break the stigma, make CPR and AED education accessible, and fundraise for critical medical research. I recently led a team that raised $42,000 for our partner, the American Heart Association. And as Miss America, I will continue to do the same. Thank you.
Ate it up, ate it up.
Next up is Miss Florida, Juliet Valle.
I think
the power of chronic kidney disease prevention aims to identify individuals at risk. What are some of those risk factors?
Hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, and generally living an unhealthy lifestyle can lead to chronic kidney disease. And that is exactly why 37 million Americans have it, which is 15% of the US population. But I am an advocate that not only aims to tell people the telltale signs of chronic kidney disease, but to give them a message of hope that in 2024, we can not only slow down the progression of chronic kidney disease, but we can prevent it in its entirety by implementing simple, healthy lifestyle habits. And I am so honored to pair with the National Kidney Foundation and share that message. Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Georgia Tara Shipoff. Hashtag Yes You Can focuses on helping others within a tri-part alliance. Tell us what this tri-part alliance is and your vision for it.
I've been able to help others within communities, universities, and Fortune 500 companies to develop healthy coping mechanisms and the skills to persevere through life's greatest challenges. And my goal is to change the way that the world views failure and turn it into an opportunity of growth rather than something we should fear, because when we find the courage to rise up despite failure, we not only show ourselves what's possible, but we show the world what our lives can look like when we never give up.
This is giving social impact.
Here is Miss Hawaii Star Doll Thurston.
They're good pitches.
Kahua Collective is your nonprofit. Tell us how these after-school programs unlock authenticity and build self-esteem.
I wonder if they got to write their own.
Language means foundation. And so our mission is to invest in the foundation of these young women by journal-based self-discovery. It helps to unlock authenticity, and I believe that if you can unlock who you are, you can unlock what you're capable of.
Next is Miss Idaho, Reagan Yamauchi. How can you incorporate heart-healthy organizations with Motivated to Move?
Motivated to Move is an initiative to help people move naturally. As a partner with the American Heart Association and as a future Miss America, Motivated to Move has the ability to reduce stress, decrease depression and anxiety, and improve mood. That's what we all need. As a partner with the American Heart Association, heart health is everything. And I know that as the next Miss America, that I can partner with be with the American Heart Association and continue to help this organization improve. Thank you.
Say hello to Miss Illinois, Jessica Tilton. Donate Life spreads the message of the importance of organ donation. Share your personal story of why this is important to you.
I would have never met my grandpa or have my dad, who's sitting right over there with me today, if it wasn't for an organ donor. Organ donation is something I hold dear to my heart, and I've advocated alongside 5 national partners, and I've educated over 2 million on what it means to donate life. I've registered over 2,000 as an organ donor, and as your next Miss America, I'm excited to save more families just like mine.
It's giving pit.
Now welcome Miss Indiana, Sydney Bridges.
It is.
The power of mentoring is a message you are spreading through Ignite Your Sparkle. Tell us how this experience empowers children to fully be themselves.
Ignite Your Sparkle is a program that I created because I came from a single mother. I came from the youngest of 4 kids, and I will never forget when my mom looked me in my face and said, "Hey, there's no money for you to go to school." I will never forget not feeling worthy of my dreams, of my goals, and I never want a young girl to feel that same way. So I created Ignite Your Sparkle to empower young people to realize that we are greater than our obstacles, and that our obstacles will never define us in this life. And if we stand strong in who we are and lean into the people who love us, then we can rise up and be great in this world. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Iowa, Alyssa Gothi. Your service initiative is built upon a personal health experience with diabetes. Tell us about turning your diagnosis into an opportunity to serve others.
The outlet of service within this very organization is what saved my life. I turned my grief into hope, inspiring others to show that your obstacles do not dictate your future success. I stand before you as the first ever diabetic Miss Iowa in hopes to be the second diabetic Miss America, because we are underrepresented and deserve to see ourselves. That is why I've partnered with 35 international organizations, launched my podcast that has reached 8 countries, created an inclusive curriculum, and so much more. Thank you.
And finishing out Group A is Miss Kansas, Courtney Wages. One vision is not the only vision accomplishes measurable results for the blind and visually impaired community. Can you tell us more about this?
14.1 million Americans have some sort of vision impairment, and 70% of that 14.1 is unemployed. Like my initiative, my ICU initiative, I was able to get over 15,000 pairs of eyeglasses donated, and that's over $280,000 in revenue, ready to offset the cost for those families in need, so we can get those tools and resources so they can obtain that education and apply it to their workforce so it can help our economy. I'm asking for the promotion to be your next Miss America so we can envision the possibilities. Thank you.
That's such an important initiative. People who can't see, if you can afford this.
And now the ladies of Group B, welcome Miss Kentucky, Mallory Hudson. How does your program, Inclusive Stages, build a bridge for Americans by helping the disabled overcome sensory issues?
Babies sing as soon as they can talk. They dance before they can walk. They draw before they can write their own name. I believe that the arts are an excellent way to give a spotlight to all individuals of all abilities. And this is something that I've advocated for day in and day out as Miss Kentucky, especially with the use of my theatrical sensory kits, which make the theater more accessible for individuals with sensory processing disorders. I am so excited to continue to champion this mission as Miss America 2024.
I like that. That was good.
Please welcome Miss Louisiana, Mackenzie Scroggs. Being True to Being You, Cultivating Confidence in Future Female Leaders hosts workshops. Tell us about how these workshops help young women.
I absolutely love to host my workshops, especially in schools. And as Miss Louisiana, I've been able to host over 17 schools and reach over 10,000 students. But I give these children different ways, different tangible ways to grow their confidence, whether that is finding those role models, doing something you love, or starting your day in a positive way. That way, when we are confident, we are limitless. And I let each child know that.
Next up is Miss Maine, Veronica Drushniak. How important is it for the general public to be educated about legislation concerning LGBTQIA+.
Right now, the LGBTQ community is facing over 500 discriminatory bills in state legislatures across the country. The general public needs to be aware of this so we can continue to fight for the queer community and equal rights for all. The First Amendment and freedom of expression apply to everyone, and that includes transgender individuals and members of the queer community.
Here is Miss Marilyn Kennedy Taylor.
Woo! Let's go, Kennedy.
Cyber Safe Kids, educating youth on internet safety and security skills they need to stay safe online, is a very relevant topic. How can we educate adults to help keep our kids safe?
The workshops that I do are often with adults because, believe it or not, in order to really affect children, we need to talk to their parents. We need to talk to their teachers. It's really a hands-on deck activity. We can educate adults by talking about apps that they may not know about and thinking about the settings that are in place. Like, for example, the ability to track your location. Very often you don't know that you're sharing your location with so many different apps. But you deserve better, your children deserve better. We need to get educated, and we need curriculum in schools that's going to provide them with that information. Thank you.
Say hello to Miss Massachusetts, Chelsea Vong.
Maryland!
Dollars and Cents for Financial Freedom promotes financial competence. How vital is financial competence in the women's empowerment movement?
It's incredibly important, especially when we are in an age where financial independence lays a foundation for our future. This is something that we need to do right now. And let's be honest, personal finance isn't the sexiest topic ever. But as Miss America, especially with this organization, we need someone with financial stability so that we could grow this organization for years to come. And that is my goal as Miss America, to use my business background to make this organization sustainable for generations so young people around America can continue experiencing this.
Now welcome Miss Michigan, Maya Shutnick.
Oh, that is interesting. Oh.
Arts for All aims to educate and excite others about being creative. Tell us particular ways you do this.
If you can't tell by my outfit, I'm a speed painter. So I'm the only speed painter here in the Miss category, and as Miss America, I will speed paint across the world. I've inspired veterans in the hospital. I've gone into elementary schools, and I look forward to hitting every single age group and every single group of people to give them the resources to feel inspired and creative, to use the arts the way I have as a source for creative expression and therapy.
Here is Miss Minnesota, Angelina Amerigo.
I wanna love it.
With Americans using more plastic than ever, how can we engage others to reduce and reuse their own personal use of one-time plastics?
As Miss Minnesota, I have the great privilege of representing the land of 10,000 lakes. And one thing we need to recognize is that sustainability is not only a global issue, a national issue, but it's a community issue as well. Through educating, informing, and acting, and bringing along my 25+ global partners throughout my year as Miss America to guide a sustainability world tour, all while implementing 17 SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, into the entirety of the brand of Miss America. Sustainability is a social responsibility, and I look forward to being the head front of it. Thank you.
That's actually really good.
Next is Miss Mississippi, Vivian O'Neill.
I'm gonna add her to.
You've been living your service initiative, Capable, since you were 8 years old with your own family. Can you tell us more about that?
Absolutely. So I am the daughter of educators, but more importantly, the sister to a child with a disability. The big sister role is definitely a thing, and so I watched Josiah grow up and really experience that social barrier that is between students still. Back in 1975, when IDEA was passed, it removed that physical barrier from the classroom, but the social barrier is still there. And that is what the Capable curriculum aims to eliminate, is to bridge that gap between those students. And over 50,000 students nationwide are experiencing that. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Missouri, Haley Leach.
They already know what they're about to say. That's what they know.
With See the Able, Not the Label, you envision a world where differences are celebrated. How can we create the world you envision?
We can create the world by truly seeing the able in all individuals, because at the end of the day, every single one of us truly wants to be loved and accepted for who we are. And as Miss America, I will continue educating and advocating for individuals on the spectrum by continuing my partnerships with organizations like Autism Speaks and Best Buddies International, and not only wear the crown, but share it with my brother Matthew and truly transform the role of Miss America as the first brother-sister duo in Miss America history.
Say hello to Miss Montana, Faith Johnson. Wildlife Inheritance, Land Diversity is your service initiative. Tell us about organizations you have partnered with and how it has furthered your message.
I am very lucky to have partnered with organizations like the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, Ducks Unlimited, American Bear Foundation, and Pheasants Forever. These organizations raise incredible amounts of money for conservation. Conservation is the prevention of wasteful use of a resource, and that's what I will continue to do as your next Miss America 2024, is advocate for our public lands to make sure our lands are available for our future generations to use.
Next up is Miss Nebraska, Morgan Baird. Your service initiative is Rock the Vote. How can we engage first-time voters to educate themselves and participate in the election process?
The main thing we need to do is make sure that young voters have the information they need to feel empowered and compelled to go to the polls. That means they need to know when they're voting, where they're voting, and who and what they're voting for. And that way they can feel totally comfortable to rock the vote.
Welcome, Miss Nevada, Taylor Blatchford. Text to Regret aims to reduce online risks. Tell us about how you've partnered with civic organizations and the result from those partnerships.
Partnering with civic organizations is the primary way I was able to raise over $13,000 for online safety education, and that has helped me donate an internet safety curriculum to every single Boys and Girls Club in Nevada, and also to a school or a youth organization in a total of 30 states. My first order of business as Miss America will be to reach those remaining 20 states and make sure that they receive an internet safety curriculum as well, because the number one thing everyone should realize about online safety is that this is not a regional issue. It is not just relevant in Nevada, it is relevant throughout the entire United States. Thank you.
Here is Miss New Hampshire, Brooke Mills. Brain and Body Wellness with Dr. Brooke was developed after you had a severe concussion. How did this event change the trajectory of your life?
It changed absolutely everything for me. Over 10 years ago, I was kicked in the head in my mandatory gym class and knocked unconscious. I lost about 5 years of memories, and that continued to affect my life. But going to pursue my dream job, I realized that that's not everything. The Latin derivative of doctor means to teach, and that's exactly what I want to do as Miss America, is to teach about brain and body wellness.
I did not know that, actually.
Now welcome Miss New Jersey, Veronica Mosaitis.
I did not know that the derivative of doctor was to teach. I should have known that.
Literacy enhancement, artistry, and performance aims to provide students across the world with books. Tell us about partnerships that will help you do this.
So the first partnership that I am so ready to bring on as Miss America is my partnership with the African Library Project. They are an incredible organization that pairs individuals in the United States with potential libraries and schools over in Africa. So as Miss New Jersey, I am proud to say that I have made a worldwide impact, but that's because of the power of community and the power to bring people together. I didn't do that alone. I did that with the help of my school, some who are here tonight, my sisters and my friends who got together, and through that, I know that I'm ready to develop that partnership and build a community as Miss America. Thank you.
Next is Miss New Mexico, Leanna Hartshorn. Education across the nation was developed from your family's personal story. Tell us how you've turned something that was hard into something positive.
1/3 of American students are barely reaching the minimum in proficiency. The other 2/3 are being left behind. As a minority and as a Hispanic, the majority of those 2/3 are minorities. As your next Miss America, I want to ensure that no child is left behind. As Miss New Mexico, I've been able to encourage thousands of students to be interactive within their education, but most importantly, as your next Miss America, I want to change the environment in which students are learning in, so that way they feel empowered through their education to find their purpose. As I have found my purpose and the Miss America opportunity, thank you.
And now Miss New York, Amelia Collins.
I like her voice too. I thought the same thing. I really like her voice. I was thinking the same thing.
How did your endometriosis diagnosis lead to the creation of your service initiative, Access for All, period?
At the age of 17, I was diagnosed with endometriosis. My experience has been difficult, and it still is. However, I have had access to all of the period products and proper gynecological care that I need, and it really caused me to open my eyes to think about what those who don't have that access are experiencing. And I've created Access for All period, where I work to advocate for menstrual equity, because the inaccessibility to period products is a huge academic and professional barrier for so many individuals across the nation, and I'm excited to continue being an advocate for that as the next Miss America.
Yes, New York.
And rounding out Group B is Miss North Carolina, Taylor Lloyd. The Arts Connection states there is a proven intersection between the arts and wellness. Can you explain this to us?
Absolutely, and I'd love to start with the Miss America Opportunities partnership with the American Heart Association. I had the unique opportunity to dive into some research on the intersection of cardiovascular disease and the arts. And folks who are involved in choir, for example, have a 30% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. So as Miss America, I really would love to bring the message of the Arts Connection, not just to the communities that I've served. My metrics as of yesterday, my message has reached over 10 million individuals across the nation and across the world. And so bridging that with the American Heart Association would be an incredible gift. Thank you.
And finally, your Group C. Please welcome Miss North Dakota, Sydney Helgeson.
Finally, Group C.
How do organizations like the United Way help build stronger communities across the United States of America?
Unity and community is the message I want to spread as Miss America, and I believe organizations like the United Way are a perfect example of organizations doing that in our communities across the nation. United Way is a global brand with affiliates in 1,800 communities internationally, and as Miss America, I would partner with United Way worldwide to support programs like the Backpack Program, emergency homeless shelters, to build stronger communities, inspire donors and volunteers to build stronger communities across our nation. Thank you.
I like the timer too.
Next up is Miss Ohio, Madison Miller. Real Heroes, Real Stories uses a practical model of coffee conversations for veterans to share their stories. Tell us more about this.
I love breaking barriers by providing something comfortable to most of my veterans and myself, coffee. By sitting down and listening to authentic stories and asking how's your day navigates naturally into the stories of our veterans. Although they're all in the service together, each one shares a unique experience. It's living history we have to document. Through my partnerships and with my nonprofit, we've already archived these in the United States Library of Congress Veteran History Project. We're already taking this nationwide as Miss Ohio. Imagine the stories we can capture together and take thank you for your service across the nation as Miss America.
Please welcome Miss Oklahoma, Sunny Day. Ready, set, go. Skills beyond the classroom empowers educators by implementing social and emotional learning. Why should social emotional learning be integrated in America's classrooms?
Somewhere right now is a child thinking that they cannot accomplish their dreams simply because of an uncontrollable circumstance. I was one of those kids, and it inspired me to become an educator at one of Oklahoma's most at-risk schools. It is my mission as Miss America to make America my classroom and to empower, to support, and to teach kids how to take control of their own lives and to not let uncontrollable circumstances define them. Thank you.
And now, Miss Oregon, Allison Burke.
Lauren, did she answer the question?
How important are food pantries in accomplishing your goal of a hunger-free America?
Food pantries are a huge foundation of fighting for a hunger-free America. It's part of the equation with the charitable aspect of helping to make sure that kids are fed, like with the Backpack Project that I founded in 2011. But we have to think beyond that to the root causes of hunger as well. Affordable housing, affordable living wage. We need to combine charity, awareness, and legislation to help create a hunger-free America for all people.
I'm vibing with that. She gave her message.
Say hello to Miss Pennsylvania, Miranda Moore. What are the environmental and social impacts of the fashion industry, and how can we raise awareness and engagement?
Well, there are quite a few environmental and social impacts of the fashion industry. Just a few of the environmental impacts. It actually impacts the environment cradle to grave. So the creation of clothing can create runoff and emissions, and the textile waste that enters our landfills is over 92 million tons of waste every single year. The social impacts largely impact women. It's actually a women's empowerment issue because a large percentage of garment workers are women, and garment workers are underpaid and in dangerous conditions. We can educate people on the impacts of the fashion industry. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Miss Rhode Island, Carolyn Parenti.
Like, look at this outfit. This is not really.
Your service initiative aims to ignite the power of the female entrepreneur. What role does financial literacy play in this?
Is that not Brelynn coded?
Financial literacy is crucial for young girls across the country because something that I wasn't aware of when I began my own career in Wall Street is that women actually possess qualities that lead to higher success in CEOs, such as empathy, vulnerability, and the fact that we're multi-divergent, meaning that we use both sides of our brain more actively. Women are literally built to lead, and so it's so crucial that we give them the financial tools necessary to pursue careers in entrepreneurship. Thank you.
I'm cool and collected.
Next is Miss South Carolina, Jada Samuel.
Come on, Jada.
I Shape Me holds workshops and training sessions to empower girls navigating struggles with identity, body image, bullying, and mental health. Tell us about these workshops.
Absolutely. A quote that I live by is, opportunity is not equally distributed. Potential is. So I want girls to be able to access opportunities to college and career readiness. I want girls to be able to have an experience that cultivates. I want girls to be able to have a community that cultivates conversations around confidence, self-esteem, body image, and have these open discussions about what it truly means to be in community with one another. Thank you.
Better to keep it.
Here is Miss South Dakota, Miranda O'Brien.
You gotta breathe.
How do you increase literacy rates by creating and sustaining a passion for reading through access and representation?
My service initiative, Page Turner's Fall in Love with Reading, is aimed at increasing literacy rates through access, education, and representation, because literacy creates a foundation for your education, your career, your entire life. This is something that was instilled within me by my parents, and to be Miss America, to share that story so that others know that no matter where they come from, no matter their background, they have this to catapult them into the future so they can find success and they can find opportunity as well, just like I am today. Thank you.
Please welcome Miss Tennessee, Brandy Mills.
Come on, girl.
Mind Games is changing the playbook on mental health in athletics. How do you go about getting athletes to open up and be vulnerable?
Athletes are some of the strongest people I know. That being said, sometimes it can be a little hard to get them to be vulnerable. Because we're taught to be strong, we're taught to push forward, no matter the circumstance. We're taught that resilience is more important than taking care of yourself. I've visited classrooms across the state of Tennessee, implementing a mental health curriculum, teaching athletes about mindfulness and the connections that we make in our brain, and why every feeling that they have is valid. Because I believe together we can legitimize and destigmatize mental health.
I'm here.
Up next is Miss Texas, Ellie Bro. Cops in the Community uses patrol stories featuring your character, L.E. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, so my character in Patrol Stories is named L.E. for law enforcement. Our program, Patrol Stories, aims to bridge the gap between our communities and their police officers. We have lost our sight of communication between police officers and their communities. It's time that we have uncomfortable conversations that allow us to heal from our past and grow into our future.
Say hello to Miss Utah, Sarah Sun. Define recidivism and how much of an impact higher education has at tackling this issue.
Recidivism is the likelihood that someone who has been released from prison returns. And the fact of the matter is that 80% of people who leave prison return at some point in their lifetime. Higher education provides an opportunity for people to reflect and to change. I've partnered with the Lieutenant Governor of Utah and 2 government agencies to tackle this issue. I've been given a seat at the table, and I'm ready to pull up a chair for the rest of the United States of America to join this critical conversation.
Ponytail, girl.
Welcome, Miss Vermont, Yamuna Turco. One Book, One Child focuses on increasing access to diverse stories. How important is it for students to have access to more than required reading materials?
It's so important for children to be able to see themselves in books and stories. I know that I come from a predominantly white area, and as a woman of color, seeing myself and people like me made me feel I could achieve any goal I wanted. Through support of my parents and the people around me, I'm able to share my own story, but also help children find those books that allow them to see themselves in the world. Thank you.
Yes, Vermont.
And now, Miss Virginia, Katie Rose.
Yes, Vermont. I love it.
Your service initiative involves ending domestic violence by empowering women and enabling reform. How can we enable reform?
We can enable reform by educating ourselves on the importance of addressing emotional abuse. 40% of women will experience some form of emotional abuse during their lifetime, and that means that half of the women behind me and backstage will experience that. They just don't talk about it. So I think addressing emotional abuse and having a civil or criminal cause of action to be able to address this is something I would love to tackle as Miss America in order to enable reform across the nation. Thank you.
You gotta slow down.
Here is Miss Washington, Vanessa Munson. How do organizations like Girls Inc. and Dress for Success encourage all people to be empowered and find their inner strength?
Girls Inc. is an organization that encourages young girls and boys to be strong, smart, and bold. Dress for Success is an organization that encourages financial and economic independence in every single person. These organizations are empowering and they are uplifting. And as your Miss America 2024, I can't wait to expand the work that I'm doing with this initiative and those organizations.
Next up is Miss West Virginia, Carrington Childress. While literacy is recognized as a predictor for academic success, how crucial is literacy as a predictor for leadership success?
In order to be a great leader, you have to have the confidence. Reading instills confidence in our children. Children deserve the best of us. So as Miss America, I will travel across all 50 states and talk about what it means to be a good reader, not only for our children, but what our parents can do to ensure that our children are getting that education at home as well.
Sorry, a little bit.
Please welcome Miss Wisconsin, Lila Sherry. Your service initiative is breaking down breaking news. How is this program filling a crucial gap in media education for the public?
Hungry.
Chances are very few of us in here have experienced or taken a journalism or media literacy class. As a journalist, the best thing that I can do is be transparent about my work and give back so that everybody, not just in the United States, but globally, can hold their local journalists accountable and be empowered. That's why my mother immigrated to the United States, because of freedoms like that. And as Miss America, that is the best way that I can give back.
That's unique.
And finally, Miss Wyoming, Mackenzie Kern. You are on a mission to redefine influence. Define nonconformist leadership.
We need someone that is ready to shake things up. It is a new day at Miss America, and that means that we need a new energy. Someone that is unafraid to be themselves, even if they have a high-pitched voice, which I've been told wouldn't work, but I think it works just fine. And I am ready to bring some magic back to this place. And I'm so excited for everything to come. And not only that, but we need a leader that can lead by simply being.
Let's show our appreciation for the poise and intellect of each of these 51 delegates in Onstage questions.
Okay, y'all, please tell me what you think. We're finally done. That was the longest area of competition ever. I'm sorry, but Wyoming literally just like confused me because she just was like, I'm just gonna wing it. Like, y'all over here, you know, with your dissertations, I'm just gonna say what I want to say, which, like, I love the realness of it. I do believe that some of them were actually answering the question based off of, like, because mind you guys, each girl has a platform, their community service initiative. So they know it inside and out. They've probably spent hundreds of hours talking about it, prepping to talk about it in an interview, talking about it in an interview, talking about going to classrooms, going to whatever, being out in the community. Like, you know this inside and out. It's really great that they ask you one question, particularly about, at least she's pretty, particularly about, hi, what am I looking for? I'm sorry, I think they're going to start the thing soon, so I want to make sure when it comes up we can see it. But I wonder, too, if I should leave the sound off maybe I should leave the sound off. That way you guys can hear me when I'm talking. Because we don't need to really hear the music as they're doing the evening gown, right? Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I think a lot of them had, so if you guys have been watching Miss America for some years, you know that I think back in 2019, that's when they added like the social impact pitch. And that's when the girls would literally have, it's changed 15, 20, 30 seconds to give a pitch about why they should be Miss America and do their platform or their social impact initiative, like why it should be on a national platform. In the past I think maybe they did it for 3 years in a row, 2 or 3 years. I can't keep up. 2 or 3 years, they added it to be kind of like a TED Talk, which I personally really liked. As a person like who actually is passionate about their platform, I like the platform to be able to speak about like what I'm passionate about and the ways that I want to like change the world. So there literally would be like a PowerPoint slide behind. Can we hear the background? I think they do the voiceovers. Ooh, good point. Okay, I could also do it by unmuting my television. And then maybe you guys could hear both? Oh.
Competition. Judges assess the delegates based on their physical.
It's not synced up though.
And overall commitment to wellness. The onstage question provides an opportunity for the delegates.
It's not too far off. I don't know. Let me know quickly what y'all want. Do y'all want TV? Y'all want regular sound or no sound at all? We can do whatever you want. I do think that they'll probably do some, little quotes and facts or whatever. But anyway, I think that the girls basically went about that area of competition and they were like, I'm going to do my social impact pitch. And no matter what you ask me, I'm going to say exactly what I was planning on saying for the 30 seconds that I have. And you can tell, because that's why maybe 5 girls actually answered the question, because they were like, oh, okay, TV, we like the TV sound? Cool. Anybody else? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Is that the quote? I don't know why I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Y'all, I'm tired too, but I think evening gown is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to see no sound or TV. Ooh, I'm sorry, Lauren, you're outvoted.
To NBC's The Voice. They are no stranger.
Okay, so they're still talking about other stuff. Okay, so we like the TV. Do I need to turn the TV volume up? Let me know. In the meantime, what else did I want to talk to you guys about? Oh my gosh, Dr. Spencer called me. You guys know Rachel. Oh no, this is what happens when you ask people their opinions. Not too many opinions. I don't know what to do. You guys know Rachel is my little sister, and she's literally at Miss America's Teen right now. She competed at prelims yesterday. Let me see what her little voice, not her little, but what her voicemail said. Okay, she just said call her when I get this. Okay. All right, I think we have a few people who said sound on. Okay, we're going to do sound on. And how about for the second, we'll do half and half. Like when it starts to get boring, I'll switch to the TV. If I feel like I really want to talk, we'll switch. Okay? Okay, you guys say you want the TV. Okay. TV, no. However, I was doing the sound before. What happened to y'all little photo? It was showing up before, now it's not. Okay, child, let's get into it. Evening gown. I can't wait to see what they're going to wear. I can't wait to see their favorite ones. And next time I do this, I'll figure out how to make sure.
A woman's beauty lies within the spark of her eyes, the care of her hands, the wisdom of her speech, and the fire of her soul.
It's beautiful! Yes, glamazon. I love that.
And now, Miss Alaska, Hannah Utic.
Don't shine so others can see you. Shine so that through you, others can see him.
Amen.
Tiffany Ticklow.
As a first-generation Asian American and woman in STEAM, I've faced adversity. That's why I'm now a community mentor, empowering others to embrace their identity, be fearless, and shatter stigmas.
Say hello to Miss Arkansas, Corey Keller.
The last time I wore my evening gown, I was winning the title of Miss Arkansas, and my biggest fan was in an ICU bed recovering from emergency open heart surgery. Tonight, my dad is here with us, and I walk the stage in honor of him and all heart disease survivors.
Yes, Arkansas.
Welcome, Miss California, Sabrina Lewis.
Ooh,
In the past, Miss America is typically a performer, a singer, dancer, or musician, but it's a new day at Miss America now, and I aspire to be Miss America's first Olympic equestrian athlete.
Excuse me? California! That is a dress. That's what you wear.
Next is Miss Colorado, Madison Marsh.
I live every day because of my mom. I lost her to pancreatic cancer when she was only 41 years old. But now I stand here 5 years later, taller and stronger in her memory. This one's for you, Mama.
Period.
Please welcome Miss Connecticut, Gina Carlotto.
The quote, "Courage is grace under pressure," resonates with me. It's about retaining your sense of style no matter the situation you are facing.
The sheer with the slit at Miss America, I have never all sheer.
And now, Miss Delaware, Emily Beal.
I will show the world that the Miss America of today can be everything at once. As a scientist, explorer, and advocate, I'm able to be all of these things without compromising a fun-loving personality, and others can do the same.
Here is Miss District of Columbia, Jude Mabonnet.
Yay, go.
Walking across the Miss America stage, I am representing the 60 million women like me who are living with heart disease. I hope that every person witnessing this moment feels encouraged to pursue their dreams too.
Next up is Miss Florida, Juliet Valle.
Come on, Florida.
It's hard to be her if you can't see her. This is why I am determined to break barriers and make history by becoming the first Hispanic Miss America in 102 years. My journey is not just about pursuing a title, it's about inspiring and empowering young women everywhere.
I can't believe we...
Welcome, Miss Georgia Tara Shipoff.
When you take risks, you learn that there will be times when you succeed and there will be times when you fail, and both are equally important.
It's giving Cinderella.
Sorry, you guys are... Here is Miss Hawaii Star Dahl Thurston.
For a long time, I was saturated with insecurity and shackled to my pursuit of perfection. I saw my differences as damage. I thought that my imperfections ruined me, but the truth is that they made me. What I saw as weakness has become my greatest strength, so embrace what makes you unique, because it just might be your superpower.
Next is Miss Idaho, Reagan Yamauchi.
Another white.
As a young girl, I always liked to have glitter in whatever I was wearing. Each day, my goal is to put a little sparkle into the lives of others. She who leaves a trail of glitter is never forgotten.
It looks heavy.
Say hello to Miss Illinois, Jessica Tilton.
At 20 years old, I was struck by a lava bomb, leaving me wheelchair-bound with 4 shattered bones. Now, being able to walk again and across the Miss America stage is proof you can do anything.
Drop by.
Welcome, Miss Indiana, Sydney Bridges.
Come on.
I am continually defying the odds that have been stacked against me, and it is my life mission to inspire others to do the same.
Please welcome Miss Iowa, Alyssa Gothi.
As the first diabetic Miss Iowa, I am blazing a trail for others like me to show your circumstances do not dictate your future success.
Oh, I love Okay, you only got one.
And finishing out Group A is Miss Kansas, Courtney Wages.
The Miss America opportunity transformed my life by leading me to a career in public service, helping transform the lives of the blind and visually impaired. It's a new day at Miss America, and I am committed to continuing my service by extending the same opportunity I've been given to everyone I come in contact with.
And now the ladies of Group B, beginning with Miss Kentucky, Mallory Hudson.
I think if you're okay, yellow.
I am in competition with no one. The only person I'm trying to be better than is the Mallory I was yesterday.
Period, Mallory. Kentucky, please don't.
Please welcome Miss Louisiana, Mackenzie Scroggs.
When you are confident, you are limitless. There is nothing you cannot do when you have confidence. You can do anything when you believe in yourself and you are authentically you.
That looks like Ooh, Maya's.
Next up is Miss Maine, Veronica Drushniak.
I'm standing on the shoulders of those who came before.
These girls'
lifting
dresses
up those
are
who are coming next. I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm on the Miss America stage.
Like, excuse. That's saying nothing. You guys.
Here is Miss Maryland, Kennedy Taylor.
As a woman in cybersecurity, I worked hard to earn a seat at the table. With the tools I learned from the Miss America opportunity, I am ready to own the table and empower women
Maryland
to be bold and lead the way.
She's eating the girls up. And this is nice and classy.
Say hello to Miss Massachusetts, Chelsea Vong.
And please get into it.
She is clothed with strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. Proverbs 31, 25, and 26.
Woman of God. And the hair up.
Now welcome Miss Michigan, Maya Shutnick.
A true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others. Salvador Dali.
Slow down. Oh,
Here is Miss Minnesota, Angelina Amerigo.
Women on their Miss America journey will attest to its role as the catalyst for personal transformation, the very heart of this program. This stage is not the end, it signifies the inspiring beginning for all of us.
Next is Miss Mississippi, Vivian O'Neill.
Yes.
Miss America is and always has been an icon of unity. As the daughter of educators and the sister to a child with a disability, my mission is to unify all individuals by creating a more inclusive future through education.
Judges are breaking their necks.
Please welcome Miss Missouri, Haley Leach.
A strong woman stands up for herself. A stronger woman stands up for everybody else. As a future attorney and lifelong advocate, I will stand up for others for the rest of my life.
The purple.
Say hello to Miss Montana, Faith Johnson.
Another white.
Like diamonds forged in pressure and pearls born of grit, our strength emerges from life's challenges. As women, we wear resilience as our crown, turning pressure into power and challenges into timeless elegance.
Next up is Miss Nebraska, Morgan Baird.
Whatever you choose to do, leave tracks. That means don't do it just for yourself. You'll want to leave the world a little better for your having lived.
The street. Middle part, bust down.
Welcome Miss Nevada, Taylor Blanchford.
My life motto is the quote, "There is no elevator to success, you have to take the stairs." I make the analogy that I want to work so hard that I'm climbing the stairs to the top of the Eiffel Tower every single day, and that is how hard I will work as Miss America.
I think who do you guys think are going to?
Here is Miss New Hampshire, Brooke Mills.
After a life-changing brain injury, losing 5 years of memory, I know no goals are too big and that every obstacle makes us stronger. I'm truly hopeful to cherish new memories as Miss America and inspire our youth to overcome their life's challenges.
I think I like it. That's it. I don't know why she would.
Now welcome Miss New Jersey, Veronica Mosaidis. Victoria Mosaidis.
Dang, why y'all?
We are chosen to meet the deeper needs of those who watch and listen. Whether it's through interacting with that little girl in a bell dress after a performance of Beauty and the Beast, or giving others on the periphery a voice, it is the genuine empathy from others that lifts me up and that I seek to give to others.
It was the up to. Oh,
next is Miss New Mexico, Leanna Hartshorn.
What makes a woman beautiful is her ability to inspire and empower those around her. I'm here to help every woman find her beauty from within, grow the Miss America opportunity, and help America write a better story, a story of success.
For her time.
And now Miss New York, Amelia Collins.
Come on, New York.
There is nothing more beautiful than someone who goes out of their way to make life beautiful for others. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in life, it's about what you inspire others to do.
Yeah, I love But sometimes you just gotta do what works. Like, she looks great.
And rounding out Group B is Miss North Carolina, Taylor Lloyd.
Because of the women who walked before me in my shoes, I not only stand taller in my own, but empower the next generation of women.
Girl, at least it's great. It's my big.
And finishing out the evening gown competition, your Group C. Please welcome Miss North Dakota, Sydney Helgeson.
Dream big and be disruptive. If you're doing the same thing as everyone else, you've already failed. A quote by Kendra Scott, female entrepreneur and author of Born to Shine.
You do the same thing as everybody else who's part of it. Did you like North Carolina? Last group, y'all.
Next up is Miss Ohio, Madison Miller.
I've learned many things from my dad, and one that I will forever remember is him emphasizing that people may not remember what we say or do, but they will always remember the way that we've made them feel.
I love Delta.
Please welcome Miss Oklahoma, Sunny Day.
Growing up, I never thought someone with my background could be Miss America. It was just another dream that would be unattainable. But standing in this moment, I now realize that dreams are exactly what's needed to rise above life circumstances. And this is my dream come true.
And now, Miss Oregon, Madison Burke.
It's hard.
There is no force more powerful than women determined to rise together. It was through the mentors and the friendships in this organization that I was empowered to pursue my dream role in the United States Senate, and it's my hope to empower others to pursue their passions.
Wow.
Say hello to Miss Pennsylvania, Miranda Moore.
A woman should be two things, who and what she wants. Through the Miss America opportunity, I empower women to succeed despite their circumstances, rather than in spite of those who doubt them.
I actually really like this gown.
Welcome, Miss Rhode Island, Carolyn Parenti.
I live by the notion that femininity and power are not adversaries. They're partners crafting a narrative of strength and grace.
Although I do.
Next is Miss South Carolina, Jada Samuel.
Jada, what's going to do? Is this a black dress?
The most important lesson a mentor can teach us comes from James Baldwin, who says that not everything that is faced can be changed.
Look at her picture in the back.
But nothing can be changed until it is faced.
I know. The one I have like. I'm not a.
Here is Miss South Dakota, Miranda O'Brien.
Little girls with dreams become women with vision. Miss America gives me a platform to use my voice to inspire not only the leaders of tomorrow, but the leaders of today.
Y'all got work. Officially hitting this. This is unique.
Please welcome Miss Tennessee, Brandy Mills.
Yellow.
As an athlete, entertainer, and chemist, I've had the opportunity to indulge in the world of arts while pursuing a career in STEM. My hope is that my journey inspires young women to chase their dreams without limits, because Miss America can be more than one thing, and so can you.
Up next is Miss Texas, Ellie Bro.
There's a lot of power in the word yes. Had I not said yes, I wouldn't be on this stage. Had I not said yes, I wouldn't have graduated almost debt-free from a D1 university. Say yes to the Miss America opportunity. It'll change your life just like it did mine.
Oh. Come on, turn. Please. It's between.
Say hello to Miss Utah, Sarah Sun.
Miss America isn't just a pretty face. She's the face of a movement. I've spent my whole life defying stereotypes and straddling contraries. As a concert pianist, woman in finance, and advocate for prison reform, I'm ready to be a global ambassador and trailblazer in this iconic role.
Welcome, Miss Vermont, Yamuna Turco.
As I walk the Miss America stage, I am proud to say that not only am I changing the things I cannot accept, I'm using the skills and talents fostered in me by the women in my family to pave the way for my success.
And now, Miss Virginia,
Vermont.
Katie Rose.
48% of women will experience some form of domestic violence during their lifetime.
Another white.
As a survivor, I never thought that my dreams of walking across the Miss America stage would become my reality. But here I am, advocating for other survivors as a testament to the fact that the best is truly yet to come.
Good.
Here is Miss Washington, Vanessa Munson.
To be walking on the Miss America stage as a soldier, a student, and an advocate for the hearing impaired is truly a dream come true. I work to empower confidence, challenge standards, and encourage acceptance. We are all enough.
I tried on a dress. I love the it's I like this.
Next up is Miss West Virginia, Carrington Childress.
Another white.
One of my favorite Bible verses. She speaks with wisdom and teaches others to be loving and kind. Proverbs 31:26.
Please welcome Miss Wisconsin, Lila Sherry.
I always think that
My mother left her life and family halfway across the world to pursue opportunities. Opportunities like Miss America that much of my family may never get the chance to obtain. And for that, I am eternally grateful.
Miss Wyoming, Mackenzie Kern.
Goal-driven women are not limited to one path, one look, or the same style. When we limit ourselves, we limit our representation. I have cultivated my brands through a lens of authenticity and genuine connection. I am ready to redefine the influence, give it a fresh look, and be a voice for future generations.
display of glamour, style, and sophistication, we've...
Okay, so what did we think? Yeah, there were a lot of Miss USA style gowns, very sexy this year. Like, yeah, I thought the same thing. She definitely made her black gown interesting. Like the sleeves and the neck it was a lot. Well, that was probably the most interesting part of the preliminaries, in my opinion. I think fitness was kind of hard because they were all wearing the same thing and they were going quickly. And I wanted to mention this before, but I hate where the judges are positioned. If you guys see, like, it's a T-shaped stage and the judges are at the bottom of the T on this one side. It would even be better if they had judges split up and they were on this T, on this side of the T and this side of the T. That way the girls could go to one side of the stage, look down at the judges, look up, then go to the other side. But like they're wanting to use the runway, but only look like right here because these are the people who choose if you're going to become the next Miss America. So you need to be looking them in the eyes. But then you have this whole runway that's like not just in front of you, but like over to the side. So I do like the stage, but I wish they split up the judges or put the judges at the end of the T. That way when the girls come at the end of the T, they're looking right at the judges and they can look down and they can look up. Let me see what you guys think. Okay, so Lauren likes Oklahoma, or are you just saying, okay? I think you're saying Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Arkansas, Maryland, and okay. Arkansas, Maryland, and Texas are my winners. I can't choose. So again, there are going to be 3 preliminary winners for fitness and 3 preliminary winners for evening gown. I think I agree, Aaliyah. There were a lot of cutouts, like deep V's, deep backs, high slits. Like they are. Let me see how many white dresses we had. Oh, I literally can't. I did tallies. I cannot count these small little tallies. They're so small. But yeah, that was my main thing about the judges being split up. I didn't really like that when it goes to the layout. Okay, Alabama, Texas, and Vermont were my favorite. You know what? If they gave Vermont a preliminary award for the evening gown, I would be okay with that because I think that she definitely came through and she looked amazing. Hers was also very sexy. I think with skin showing here, low, back, and high, but like she looked good and she was so confident. I was like, okay, period. Like, yes, Vermont. So wouldn't be mad at it. I also really liked Alabama, but I'm hoping that, again, when you go first, it's very hard to give the first person you see a 10. But I think that she deserves a 10. I just think that she was too early in the lineup, unfortunately. But that's just my own personal opinion. Let me hear what's going on right now. They're bringing people out on the stage. Okay, comment if you want to see the Miss Americas come on stage. It looks like we have Miss America from 1965. Comment if you guys want to see that. I can show you it and still talk, or I can just talk and we'll come back when it's time for preliminaries, because I'm ready for the preliminary awards. Like, I'm ready for the awards. South Carolina should have did a different color. Black washed her out, beautiful girl. I think that because her hair has color in it, she definitely got away with black more than the average black girl. But I agree, like, again, you only Miss America once. Like, please allow your gown to eat down. Like Texas 8. Now, it was sexy. But it wasn't as bad as, well, not bad. Sexy is never bad. I just think that we obviously kind of know the reputation for Miss America to be a lot more conservative, especially in comparison to like other organizations like Miss USA. And so, yeah, I agree with this comment, Sierra. Sierra says, I believe that since the new Miss America director is from Miss USA, the queens feel more comfortable with sexy Miss USA style gowns. That's absolutely the case. But I just think, oh my gosh, look at Erica. She looks amazing. I agree that is the case, but I think there should have, like, they relax. Like, there's a bit of a We should have slowly gotten there. Okay, it sounds like you guys want to see... Oh, whatchamacallum is there? Hold on. Sorry, let me screen share. Hold on, let me remove this. Where are they at? They said they're bringing sexy back. Yeah, forget bringing the magic back. They said we're bringing sexy back. LOL. That's funny. I'm here to support Miss Idaho. This is my first time watching Miss America, and I'm not impressed with the sexy looks. Ooh, I know that's right, Jessica. I will say, it's not my... Well, I will say it's not my cup of tea. It just depends on if it's your style or not. I think that a lot of times when I go gown shopping, I do keep in mind, like, oh, Miss America's a little bit more conservative. It's whatever makes you feel comfortable. Like, if you're comfortable wearing that on stage, ooh, the girls are coming back, then have at it. Okay, guys, I think it's time. I think it's time. Yeah, Alabama looks... This is a new day. Everything bursting with hope. But yes. It's coming. This is a new day. The old is gone away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Go on and reignite impossible dreams. Become the one you never thought you could be. Woo! All across the sky, new mercies rise, and the future's bright. Whoa. This is a new day. Everything bursting with hope. Coming alive. This moment, you gotta breathe. Looking back anymore in your eyes. It's coming. This is a new day. The old is gone away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. This is a new day. The old is gone away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. Love hasn't given up on you. Love hasn't given up on you. Love is making the old things new today and every single day. Love hasn't given up on you. Love hasn't given up on you. Love, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Is this supposed to be? This is a new day. Nothing bursting with hope. Coming alive. The team looking back into the eyes. It's coming. This is a new day. The old is gone away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. Don't let it slip away. Don't let it slip away. This is a new day. The old is gone away. The old is gone away. This is a new day. New day. Don't let it slip away. This is
There they are, your 51 delegates competing for the title of Miss America 2024. Don't forget, there is another way you can support these ladies. Get online and vote for your favorite delegate. The one with the most votes will become the America's Choice winner and get the opportunity to compete in the finals for the crown. Now, this is new, so listen up. For the first time ever, no preliminary scores will carry over to the final competition. The semifinalists will compete with a clean slate. So that means every single semifinalist has an equal opportunity to become Miss America 2024, including the America's Choice winner. So go vote. Your vote matters. Also, I've been informed that starting last night after the teen preliminary competition, all votes cast for the America's Choice will count double until voting closes on Friday. So your vote matters even more now. Okay, it's now time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The Miss America Preliminary Awards. These scholarship awards recognize excellence in fitness and evening gown, reflecting the dedication, poise, and style of our phenomenal Miss America delegates. But first, we want to recognize the outstanding efforts of all the delegates this past year who raised funds for the new Miss America Scholarship Foundation in a campaign titled Ladies Who Launch, where over $150,000 was raised for scholarships. The top 10 fundraisers all receive a launch box packed with empowerment tools, and the top 3 receive a CEO Leadership Empowerment Weekend in Palm Beach County. The top 3 Miss America fundraisers are Miss Georgia Tara Shipoff, Miss Kansas Courtney Wages, and Miss South Carolina Jada Samuel. Congratulations, ladies. Scholarship is what this program is all about. And now for our preliminary awards. Please join me in welcoming Allison Filippone and our auditors from EY who have been diligently overseeing the tabulation process. Their meticulous work is crucial in ensuring the accuracy and fairness of tonight's results. Without further ado, it is time to reveal the top 3 recipients of tonight's Fitness Preliminary Awards in random order, brought to you by our official fitness wear partner, Rebel Athletics. Are you guys ready? The first fitness award for tonight goes to Vivian O'Neill, Miss Mississippi. The second fitness award belongs to Brandy Mills, Miss Tennessee.
That spells Tennessee correct. Like 2. Yay!
And finally, our third fitness award is presented to Kennedy Taylor, Miss Maryland. Now moving on to the top 3 recipients of the Evening Gown Awards in random order, brought to you by our official fashion partner, Giovanni. Our first recipient is Kennedy Taylor, Miss Maryland.
I knew it!
Our second evening gown award goes to Brianna Burrell, Miss Alabama.
Oh, the black girls are eating down.
And last but certainly not least, the third evening gown award is presented to Ellie Bro, Miss.
Oh, let's go! Come on, everybody, girls, what evening gown?
Let's give a round of applause to all the remarkable fitness and evening gown award winners. Your dedication, talent, and grace are bringing to Miss America. And thank you to Giovanni Fashions, Rebel Athletics, and everyone here at the Walt Disney Theater.
And Maryland.
Next up is our sold-out show starting at 4 p.m. at the Hard Rock Live at Universal's City Walk for the Miss America's Got Talent competition. Don't forget to purchase your streaming packages so you can follow along at watchmissamerica.com as we continue this spectacular journey towards crowning the next Miss America.
Y'all. What can I say? Well deserved.
Roll down the windows, let your cares fly away. Good things are yours to claim, you don't have to wait. Across the sky, new mercies rise, and the future's bright.
Ooh, is the next Miss America?
This is a new day. Everything bursting with hope, coming alive. This moment, you got a freedom. No looking back anymore. Open your eyes. It's coming. This is a new day. The old is gone away. This is a new day.
Look at the black girl. Look at the black girl. Look at the black girl. That's what I love to see. Oh.
Reignite impossible dreams. Become the one you.
Wow. Wow. Y'all. Do we think the next Miss America is about to be black? Sierra says that Maryland is giving classic Miss America. Alabama is giving color and grace. Texas is giving new Miss America, sexy and body. No, I agree. The awards were well deserved. So I'm glad that the judges are on the same page as us, because it was giving. Because sometimes, listen, I, just like anybody else, I love me a black girl. I love me a black queen. I love black women from infinity to infinity, okay? And I just, I love us. But I try not to be biased. Like, at the end of the day, this is like, pageantry. It's a sport. So if y'all don't come with it, I'm not going to say that you came if you didn't eat. I'm not going to say that you ate. But baby, we was eating tonight. The yellow, the green, the red, the gold. Like, please don't play. I'm so excited. And they're all really good. Like, it's really good too, because it's not like, oh, like there's just like one really good black girl this year. It's like, no, they are eating from all the sides. And I'm really happy too that states like Tennessee and Alabama, who normally do not crown black girls, and not only are there black girls eating down, but then they're getting awarded for it. Because then the black girls who come after them in the organizations, they're not penalized for the organization taking a risk, because it does sometimes feel like they're taking a risk when they crown a black girl when you are in a predominantly white state, a state that's like super, traditionally they just don't have a lot of diversity in their queen history. So Yeah, I definitely noticed once they were next to each other that Kennedy and Texas had the same hairstyle. I know, and there's so much natural hair. Like literally, if it wasn't braids, it was the curls. We love a good up to y'all know I wear my hair like that too. When I wear my hair, I'm on cloud 9. I'm so excited. Okay, so here's the tea. Although this is community time, and community time is every Wednesday, do we want to meet up again on Sunday to watch Miss America together? Are y'all gonna show up? Because if y'all will be there, I'll be there. I don't know. Will y'all be there? I think finals is going to be much more fun. It's going to be way shorter. I can do it the exact same way. I can set up my microphone to figure out how I can talk at the same time, because that's what I'm missing. I need to have my microphone going on at the same time. But I think that'll also help me practice a little bit more. It won't technically be community time because I didn't get to all the things. Like I was supposed to give you guys my book review for what I was previously reading, because we talked about this in the last community time. I feel like, and this is what I'm currently reading, we have to talk about all of this, y'all. Like, yes, girl, put it in your calendar. Okay, so if y'all say y'all want to be here on Sunday, then we can come back on Sunday. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. If Kennedy wins Miss America, I will do a somersault into a pool. Like, I'm so excited for Miss America on Sunday. Okay, I don't want to keep you guys here much longer because, and then I can take next Wednesday off. That is sweet. I'm pretty sure the girls or the people who are not interested in pageantry is like, girl, enough with the pageant stuff. Or maybe I should take off and not post a Sunday video, but I'll do a live instead, because I have not edited this week's video yet. But yeah, if you guys are there, then I'll be there. And like I said, I'll try and work on my setup as well. That way we're all set to go for Sunday. I think it's going to be great because the preliminary, it was hard. It was hard watching the preliminary. We ended on a good note, nice and exciting. But watching Miss America live is going to be so much fun. Okay, so again, I don't want to take up too much of your time. This is officially the longest community time that we've ever done. We've been live for 2 hours and 37 minutes. I told you guys it was a long prelim, but thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Share it with a pageant lover in your life, and make sure you send the YouTube page to your pageant friend. That way you guys can watch it together, and we can all be in the comments talking together. Anything that I should know or prepare before Sunday, let me know now so I can do my homework and be prepared. Child, it's 9:30. I have not eaten dinner, and I literally got work in the morning time. But here I am watching pageants. If you haven't already, give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave me a comment, and you have to do it on this video. Leave a comment saying who you think is going to win Miss America. That way, when we do the next stream, we can come back and say, okay, it's official. Like, Sierra Jackson was right. She said that, Miss Alabama was going to win. I would love to know. It's so interesting, too, because of the way that the new leadership is going. And it's like girls are trying to do this. Every year they're looking for a new Miss America, obviously. But because of the different leadership changes and the changes in the organization, they literally are always looking for a different kind of Miss America. So I'm always excited to see kind of like, okay, based off of what y'all say y'all want now, which one of these girls kind of fits the mold the best or prepared for the role, or who's just naturally themselves and it just happened to be perfect alignment. And also tomorrow, is it tomorrow? No, I think it's on, hold on, let me check my calendar. I would watch the Miss America's Got Talent with you guys. Oh, that's tomorrow. That prelim is tomorrow at 7. I cannot do this again tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it on Instagram. Would you guys want me to watch the Miss America's Got Talent preliminary with you all on Instagram? I know you won't be able to see it and it won't be like as fancy as this, but maybe I should just keep this setup up until Sunday. Texas or Alabama. We think Texas or Alabama's gonna win. Ooh. I need to go back. I don't remember what Alabama's question was. And we love that 6 out of the 9 Black queens have natural hair. Love it. Okay. Yes, great question. What time on Sunday? So I will create another like live so that you guys can put on your notifications for it. But on Sunday, Miss America is at 7 p.m. So I will see you guys back here Sunday, January 14th at 7 p.m. to watch the Miss America 2024 competition live with me. Community time goes to church. All right. Thanks so much for joining me today, you guys. I love you all so much. Make sure to live each day to the fullest because you only live once. See you guys on Sunday. Bye.